Shalom, everybody. We're here at the English channel of Machon Meir. I'm Ari Abramowitz here with Rabbi David Aaron. Let's just dive in, Rabbi Aaron.
Let's go.
To one of the greatest subjects, the biggest type of question, the macro. When I look back at just a couple generations ago, the establishment of the State of Israel, emerging from the Holocaust, it was so clear what the calling of our generation was. At least in my mind, it was Jewish survival. It was the establishment of the state. But now it's more confusing. What, in your opinion, in your vision, is the challenge of our generation? What's the calling of our generation today?
Wow, such an important question.
Right off the bat.
Right up, diving right in there. Well, I think one philosopher put it that we're the chosen people but forgot what we're chosen for. We have a mission, but we're not really clear what that mission is. We've come back to the land, but if it's not the promised land, then what land is it? So we have to come back here because there's a promise, because there's a vision. And we have a job to do as a people, and I think this is the lack of clarity that we're trying to figure out. We're here, and it's amazing, and not that we don't have our challenges, but we have a state, we have an army, we have agriculture, economy. I think now we have to focus a little bit more, maybe a lot more, on so what's the point, why are we here, and why are we here for the world?
Why are we here for the world? Okay, so as an individual, how are we, is this question best broken down to a personal and a national? Because sometimes I feel like the national question is assuming the sale that people are even plugged in, whereas I feel like many people are lost and confused in general, both in Israel and around the world. So what, do you understand my question?
Right. Well, I don't see a distinction between national and individual. I think the individual is a part of the nation, and that's where we get our life force, that's where we get our clarity of vision. And therefore, I think that is part of the problem. You know, we're in a kind of me generation where it's all about self-actualization. But from a Torah point of view, self-actualization happens within the context of national actualization, which only can happen within the context of a global actualization, which is what can I, as an individual, do to help contribute to what the Jewish people need to do to contribute to what we need to do for the world.
Okay, and what is that? What is that thing we need to do for the world?
You know, the Jewish people, we say, Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. Hear, Israel, God is one. And we say that that's something that we have to say to ourselves, but God willing, God will be one for the entire world. Now, the idea of God being one is not just an interesting metaphysical or theological question. From our point of view, we believe that the root and the soul of all of mankind is God. And that if we understood that at the depths of our depths, there is really one soul, one self that unites us all, then the notion of love, peace, mutual respect, being there for each other would just be obvious. It would be just the natural symptoms of realization that God is one, we are one with God, we are one with each other through God, because God is the soul of our souls, and we are all connected in the deepest way at our root. So it's kind of like, you know, like a tree. You know, imagine two leaves on a tree and they're arguing, and one says, you know, I don't like you, and the other one says, life would be better without you, and they don't even realize that they're part of the same twig. And okay, we're part of the same twig, but those guys on that branch, we don't like them. No, but we're all part of the same trunk, which are all unfolding in the same root. We believe that Hashem, God, is one, and that oneness is not just He as a single being somewhere over there, but that we in the deepest depths share one root soul. And therefore we have the mitzvah of After L'Recha Kamocha, love your neighbor as yourself, but the rest of that verse is Ki Ani Hashem, because I am God. I am the source, I am the ground, I am the essence, I am the soul of it all. And so therefore our goal is to tell the world as God is one, and the natural implication of that would be a world of peace, of love, of mutual respect, of kindness and integrity.
Thank you so much, Rabbi Aaron.
Thank you.